everyone, Amy Valdivia here, and I have to say thank you very, very much to my underwriter friends because, boy, they gave me some material for this week to address. This one came from, I believe it was Cassie. She brought that up, paying off debts on an FHA transaction. Hi, Cassie girl. Thank you. So what the deal is remember, on certain transactions, you'll find that you're allowed to pay down debts prior to closing for sake of qualifying, or even through closing, I should say. For example, if you have a car that has less than 10 months to pay off, that debt usually is not counted in your debt ratio. However, what if you have 11 months left to pay? Many people opt to pay one extra car payment, so that car now is not counted in their debt to income ratio and they can qualify for their home loan. Well, that's fine and dandy for certain loan types. But I'm going to talk to you today specifically about an FHA transaction manual underwrite. And when I say a manual underwrite, what does that mean? That means, remember, we do a lot through the computer automated system. We run your file or transaction through the system to really get an automated approval, and that actually makes things very easy and simpler and less documentation requirements. But specifically when you're going back to traditional old school style underwriting, we actually physically go through each page, looking and really there's a separate set of guidelines that we have to follow for a manual underwrite. If you have a debt that has more than 10 months to pay, you are not allowed on a manual underwrite for an FHA loan to just pay through the close of escrow to bring down that balance, so that way you don't have to count it for qualifying. That is not allowed. Understand before you get involved in a transaction, if you're talking about doing something like this, please make sure that you're talking to your loan officer, and your loan officer is taking a couple extra steps to make sure that the guidelines are adhered to, especially for your situation. We're seeing cash out refinances. If we're paying off debts through closing with the cash out proceeds, that's one thing. But bringing in cash to close to pay down a debt is not acceptable on an FHA manual underwrite. Want to make sure I'm clarifying that with you. And if you have a specific scenario you want me to review it, please give me a call, avaldivia@afncorp.com or 626-485-4673. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.